Right, hopefully I'm live, hopefully all the audio works and everything. I might have to adjust the volume levels and all that, but people can tell me that when they come on. So, I've actually completed basically all of the storylines in this now, and finished the game, but you get free roam after the game. And what I'm trying to see is to find any of the bits I've missed. So at the bottom left, see where it says things like herbology, regional, tourism, collectible, all that. So it looks like Crater Lake, I've completely done. Highway 97, there's one bit missing. So tourism, collectible, there's one thing there. So I might as well check that out while I'm in this bit of the map. It might be in this area because there's a lot of sort of buildings there. So Crater Lake is basically that west side, and Highway 97 is the east, is sort of, yeah, that bit. So it's a smaller area to check out. So yeah, let's go from fast travel from there, and then alright, Iters, and then we'll go east and see if I can find a collectible thing here. And there'll be zombies and that still turning up I can kill while chatting with you guys, but yeah, hopefully, like I said, all I'm doing now is just trying to find all the collectibles. And again, I could, if I really wanted to, look up a guide. I suppose what I'll do eventually with this game, because I sort of quite want 100% this, is if I, am looking and looking and looking, and I can't find, absolutely everything at some point, I might just, look up one of the things that shows you where every single collectible is. Oh. And now I've completed the game as well, I've got some mods on, so you'll notice I've got shitloads of health packs, and that breaks down really slowly because I've got some mods on that let you like carry more crafting materials and shouldn't have started cutting that open there. Carry more crafting materials and increase the durability of things. I've also got a mod on that makes the motorbike go faster, because it turns out even on the top tier motorbike in this, it's limited to something like 60 miles per hour. Oh, not again. Yeah, it's limited to something like 60 miles per hour, even with the top tier motorbike in the game. So I've got one that I think either does 1.5 or 2 times the motorbike speed, but it's a mod that also fixes the fuel drain for it, because apparently the problem is some of the mods that let you mess about the motorcycle speed, the fuel drain goes up rapidly as well.
Always need this. Okay.
So yeah, I did really enjoy this. Let's see how many hours I put into it. It took me 74.4 hours to get to where I am, and some of that would have been leaving the game AFK a bit as well. But, and obviously, like I said, I have finished the main story and started just doing free roaming kind of stuff. But yeah, there's a surprisingly good amount of mods for this, and I've also got a mod so the headlights are brighter and your flashlight's brighter as well, just because he has a really dim flashlight otherwise. Coasting that at the moment, not even putting the throttle on. It's interesting, it's a Nero chopper floating about. Because I didn't think, once you'd finished the story, they'd be doing anything, but
There we go.
yeah, having to stream at this time today just because, like I said, I'm out this evening. So, and I said I wanted to do a game stream just for today and not a webcam one, because I'm doing loads of webcam ones at the moment. So I thought I'd just make a change and do a game again, even though I know YouTube won't share it as much as if I'm doing a just have a very quick look in the settings on here. Oh, but I haven't got that set as the resolution, have I? Hang on, let's see on the settings on here. Because I'm sure I had the stream and output set to, video. Oh, it's changed that. I didn't want it to do that. Right, I might have to pause and start the stream again. 1 second. I'll see if I can do it really quickly and it hopefully won't break. And I'm hoping that's not broken the stream because it didn't take me long to turn it back on. I was just seeing on here if it let. No, I still can't do dual stream on there. That's all right. But yeah, that should stop YouTube giving errors now with the stream because it was complaining. I had the streaming software set to 4K, not 1080p, and YouTube can't handle 4K streams. Annoyingly. Let's clear these out. Oh. Whoops. Right, and now refill the motorbike. It's not those pumps, it's one on the other side, is it? Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to either be here or the college. There's one collectible I've not found. Yeah, hopefully we get some more people on, we can actually have a chat. So yeah, it's things like this I'm looking for, or any sort of postery type thing. Normally if you get close to one and it's around somewhere, you'll hear like a beeping noise. I don't know if I can actually get back in that building, annoyingly, because that building, once you go in, the thing collapses behind you, but I don't think... Yeah, I don't think... Unless I can blow those chairs up. I won't bother wasting the proper grenade. Let's do it with a pipe bomb and see if it works. Because I did find out in this, some of the barricade type things are destructible. No, that's invincible. Great. Alright, Rich. So I finished this the other day and I'm just doing like some of the 100%ing stuff of it now, looking around the map for all the little collectibles, because I've done all the quests and side quests. So yeah, I reckon it will be something like some sort of poster on the wall like that I'll be looking for in this place. Again, it might not be this place, but this is quite a small region if I'm only missing one, and there were some other like poster type things in this region. Just have to check all the buildings. Right, so the gas station, sort of petrol station, is going to be the first one over here, isn't it, in this area? Oh, it's one of the special infected. Right. Yeah, let's have a proper look around this building. Because normally when you finish doing a region, all the last little collectibles show up on your map just to tell you, yeah, they're here, you just need to go there to find them. But, yeah, because like, for example, that was one there, that beer festival or whatever it was one of the things. Oh yeah, well, the last part of the story, they're also doing a sequel to The Long Dark as well, aren't they? Which I think is not going to look cartoony, it's going to look more realistic. But obviously, I want them to finish off the main story of The Last Long Dark before they do the sequel. I don't know if I'm right in thinking this. I was wondering if with the little teaser they did for the sequel a while ago, if it was like set in a city after, like, you know, the big freeze kind of thing. So it'd be like more urban based, but I imagine it'd be a bit too easy.
Oh Jesus, something went down. Wonder if the poor bastards had any.
So yeah, I'm gonna It's going to be like one of those postery type things over there I'm looking for. Hello, what's that noise? Oh, it's a bear. Really, I should switch back to my rifle when I next get a, because the bears in this have a stupidly big health bar. Same with the, like, heavy zombies. So yeah, I ought to go back to the 50 cal, because now I've cleared all the hordes off the map. It's not like I need a machine gun for the massive hordes. Right, okay, so we can't go back into Horseshoe Cafe, so let's check the rest of all the buildings down here. And hopefully... Just a tree. I can find the thing I'm missing. Another mod I've got is one that basically instantly opens the car boots and things, so you don't have to do a little animation with your knife. It's a motel or something. Was that a kid zombie over there, or is that an adult one? Because what's kind of cool in this is you do get child zombies, and the game's not really pussy and it actually lets you kill them. Because there's very, very few games where you can kill kids, even if they're meant to be zombies. But yeah, in this they actually let you do it. Can't interact with those, so it's nothing to do with that. It might not even be in this town, it might be in the college place. Because there were some collectibles to find in there as well. But again, there's still a couple of buildings I've not checked out yet. Oh.
Marauders, good. Yeah, wait for me, huh?
Is that all of them? I need to remember in a minute to have my hot chocolate before it goes cold. I'm just waiting for it to get to a good temperature. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've checked this building out before. Because again, the little bits... The weird thing in this game is if you go inside a building like this, like the trash type stuff you can pick up for crafting items, they respawn. But the cars where you can open the boots and the bonnets, right, Rajiv, they don't respawn. So, yeah, it's one of those sort of strange things. Right, so I don't think there was anything over there, because like I said, it does start making a beeping noise when you get over to the place. Right, so let's just take that marker off. So let's try that building over there and whatever that is there. And if not, it might be the big college building over there. Because normally, like I said, you get a little map marker to tell you, and I've been up to the ski lodge and checked everything up there. Yeah, Molly was an interesting character, wasn't she? Right. Okay, nothing in there worth taking. Some more gunpowder that people just leave lying about in like restaurants, apparently in America. Walk-in fridge I can't go in. Seeing a big fire engine like that, we had one for some reason do a 3-point turn in our road earlier. No idea why. Because if it wasn't coming, unless they came down our road looking for another road, but because our road's a dead end, you very rarely see big vehicles come down our road. Oh yeah, there's a couple of little bits down there, isn't there? So yeah. No, I'm not doing New Game Plus, Rajiv. What I'm doing is, if you see like stuff on the map like that, I've done all of the main quests, and I've done all the side quests, and I've done all the hordes and things like that, but see it says like 6 of 7 tourism collectibles in this region. So what I'm doing now is just looking for you know, any of the last little collectibles. Because the story's so long in this, I don't really want to do a new game plus. I just want to keep it as a sandbox. So I know I could probably do that on a new save, but whatever. So yeah, probably have to go to the college in a minute, see if it's in there. But I'm just gonna have a look around all the little rooms here first. As I said, like, this one is weird because yeah, it's going to be a poster like that I'm looking for or something like that. But normally with these, when you've done everything else in a region, they show up on your map so you can find them. It's just that yeah, but I have pretty damn good gear now because I've obviously finished the main game and everything. And from doing the Horde Killer stuff, you get this Devore rifle and the extended mag, and then you get the, I assume it's meant to be whatever that USMG is, not the 5.56 one, but the 7.62 MG. It's based on the FN mag, but upside down. Yeah, so it might be in this place, the last thing I'm looking for, or it might be somewhere completely different. Like I said, I was surprised how many mods there are for the PC version of this, and some of them, like I said, are quite good. Most of them are just like quality of life mods. Like I said, like the one where the motorbike goes faster and has like a, although it still uses a fair bit of fuel, so the fuel is still like a gameplay element, it uses, you know, a more realistic amount of fuel. Right, I don't think then there's any tourism things I've missed over here, because, like I said, when you get close enough to them, you hear like a beep that gets louder and louder the closer you get to them. Let's check out what that building was again. Probably have been in there. So it might be the college. Somebody's house. Yeah, right, okay. Let's get back to the motorbike and try the college then. Like I said, this one's unusual because I think it's the same for some other regions. Like, so the one to the west of here, I've apparently 100%ed completely. But, say like with these ones, oh yeah, see there's some tourism ones there I've missed that are now showing up. But yeah, like, that's what I was saying. The weird thing with this is most of the things like the historical markers, once you finish off an area, they basically all appear on your map so you can find all of them. But for some reason in this area, there's one where it's not, you know, not actually showing me where it is, which is a bit weird. I don't think it's glitched. I think it's just a case of, like I said, I think maybe some of them are meant to be a lot more hidden, but it's just a bit surprising, because, but yeah, the realistic motorbike speed mod is very good for this, because, yeah, even with a top-tuned motorbike like I have now in the game, if I hadn't got that mod on, the motorbike would only go about 60 miles per hour, like from people had figured out through the game files and stuff like that. So this one now goes just over 100 if I fully like pout the accelerator. So it's a more realistic. You have to be a lot more careful driving it, like so. So it actually is kind of interesting gameplay-wise because while the motorbike is way faster, you are more likely to accidentally fall off of it and crash it because you know, it goes fast. Let's collect all their ears. Another one of the mods I've got is because you have ears as bounty, like the humanoid mutants give you 2 ears now, not just 1 for a bounty, because it does seem a bit weird that he'd only cut off like 1 of their ears if you know, you get a bounty for each ear you bring in. So yeah, the one of the mods I've got is just one that lets you, and like I said, I've got the one that lets you have way more craftable supplies and stuff like that, because this game has a typical annoying thing where sometimes, you know, you get like 5 items and then can't carry anything else. I've got an FN57 as my pistol now, because although the Steyr TMP/MP9 or whatever it's called is, a lot of people reckon it's the best one because it's an SMG that goes in your pistol slot. I like the thing and not. Yeah, I've done all the massive hordes, because some of the hordes you have to clear in this game are absolutely massive. But I've done all those. The cool thing is in Escape, see where it says reset jobs. I won't do that while I've still got the things to collect. That's like not doing a new game plus, but it's a cool feature that lets you, you know, like reset some of the tasks so you can do like side quests again if you want to just do them. A bit like the Radiant quests in like a Bethesda game, you know, so if you wanted to redo them after doing all of them, you can do them again, which is quite a good feature, I think, because it doesn't force you to redo the jobs. But if you wanted something to do, and you like, you know, in the open world, you can just get it to reset a load of the other tasks. So yeah, I reckon somewhere around this college building there might be
Yes. Here we go. Good.
yeah, if we start hearing a beep 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 noise, that's what I'm listening out for. 'Cause that means I'm coming up to a collectible. Is that up there? Oh, yeah, it's part of the main college building. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I've actually checked out all the little buildings over here. That could easily be something in one of these. It's just like some kitchen thing in here. That was where there was a nest I've burnt out. It's probably something up the hill to the main actual college building. This is definitely going to be one of my favourite games I've played this year, even though, like I said, it came out a few years ago, but I didn't start playing this till like September or October time. So Days Gone is definitely very good, like I said. But, I was surprised how long the story was on it as well, because the story is like a 30-plus hour story. It's not just a game where, you know, it's a really short story. Right, let's get up to the top of that hill and see if that collectible's in the college building. But other than that, I'm trying to think what else I've played this year that I hadn't previously played, sort of thing. Because there's lots of games, obviously, that I've played this year that I've played previous years. Right, so it might be that there's a collectible in one of these buildings, assuming I can still get into it. Like I said, it's just weird with this one collectible in this region. It's not showing up on the mini-map, whereas a lot of them show up on the mini-map. Not the mini-map, like the main map screen when you, like I said, I've like finished nearly everything else off in the game just to show you the last few places you need to go to like find all the collectibles. But this place, for whatever reason, isn't doing that. Right, let's try one of the other buildings. Because if it's not in any of these, I have no clue where the final thing's going to be. If this is the building you can get into from the roof, I think I've already fully checked this one out. That's in a bloody annoying place, that acetone, whatever it is. Kerosene. Let's make some of the proper Molotovs, the really good ones, while I've got some stuff for them. Cool. That's more of those. Like I said, don't need them as much. Yeah, I think that building I've already fully checked out. To get in there, you have to go all the way up to the roof, and then jump through a skylight. Small pipe. They're making pipe bombs in Days Gone. So a bit like the in Minecraft. Oh, there is actually an entrance. I can just go in here now. Alright, we'll just give this building a quick check. Even though, like I said, I'm pretty sure the one collectible thing that was in here I've already grabbed. Maybe it's not this building I was thinking of. Although, yeah, this is the one where you climb up there to get on the roof. Because there's one where, like, everybody in the building are Jonestown themselves. You find, like, loads of plastic cups next to loads of dead bodies. Where they've all done, a word YouTube doesn't like you using. They all drank the Kool-Aid. Yeah, it must be this one, then. Oh, yeah, because that bit connects to 2 different buildings, doesn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I'll just go through the roof again on this one. Because annoyingly with this one, I think even once you've gone through it and opened the door to get out, it just relocks the door afterwards. Don't really need the light on now. Yeah, there's the Jonestown room, look, where they've all got little plastic cups. I wonder if some of these names are people that made the game as well, or like they're all signatures. So yeah, again, nothing in this building. But yeah, you can unlock the doors from the inside, but they just annoyingly relock. Right, so it's neither of those 2 buildings. This was the first one we came through, wasn't it? Or is it? Because there's still stuff I can pick up in here. Yeah, I think I've already been in this one. Have I been in that upstairs area in there, or is that just a high ceiling? I'm just going to check that ceiling again that was over there. In case there was an upstairs floor. Alright, no, it's just a high ceiling. Okay, then. So yeah, I have fully... the only other place I can think there is that entrance building, but if it's not there, I have absolutely no clue where this last collectible is for this region. Oh yeah, I've not played Darktide, but I've got the one with the Skaven in that they now and again release for free. Is that Vermintide? I've got that one. But I've not really played it. But again, it was one of those games where you could put it in your Steam library for free at one point, so I just did that. But yeah, I've heard people said Darktide was good. Right, maybe this building. Let's have a quick look around here. As, again, I can't really remember doing much in this building. Yeah, I should in theory start hearing a beeping noise if I get close to one of the collectibles. And that Earth Day one I've already looked at, but that was actually, I think, one of them. But yeah, if not, I'll just do another region and then have to look up online where the last thing is I'm missing in this region. Like I said, it's not a very big region, and I'd have thought by now I'd have heard the beeping. And that's pretty much all the college campus. Right then, never mind. I'll get my motorbike and I'll go to a different region. It's just, I'd have thought it would have been somewhere either in here or that other little town. What's that down there? I'll let me put a marker on there and just check out whatever those are. Just because there's 3 little things over there. Like buildings. And, again, I could have quite easily missed one, I suppose, if it was just in the random house. But normally the tourist things are in, like, the main sort of, you know, things that look like towns and, other things. Yeah, I suppose, because, yeah, Vermintide wouldn't really have gunplay, would it, other than maybe, like, flintlocky type things if it's Warhammer Fantasy. Whereas Darktide, yeah, because it's 40k, you'd have bolters and las guns and whatever else. And las cannons and, there's also a shack there I could check out. Is there another bloody wolf? Because I don't want to be skinning them again and then just have another one randomly jump on me again while I'm trying to skin them. No, I think it was just a pack of 2 for those wolves. Gotta have my hot chocolate so I don't forget that. No, because the Finnish M61 has normal plastic lenses, Kevin. So they shouldn't do that. Because the reason the MP5 does it is it's because it has that like flexible kind of rubber thing, like the MCU 2P. Whereas the Finnish M61 is like a classic, you know, plastic or glass type eyepiece on it. It's generally only masks that have very early like plastic eyepieces or rubber. You know, like transparent rubber that have that issue. I was going to check out the little thing, wasn't I? That little shack, wherever that was. There it is.
Here we go. Done.
Yeah. The only problem I've had with Finnish M61s is the first V3 version I got worked perfectly when I had it, but they put the voice diaphragm cover on upside down, so I, you know, took it off and put it back on, and then for whatever reason the diaphragm disc wouldn't then make an airtight seal. I did eventually just glue it in and it worked fine, but yeah, that was other than that they're fine. But I think it's just because it had a metal voice diaphragm in there rather than the plastic one. As soon as the cover came off, it kind of didn't want to sit totally flush again. Well, they were fishing, I guess, then when the world ended. Bit of a long way down to fish there. You need quite a long line. But yeah, so I'm still missing. Oh, there's a blue circle there. It's just normally like a bit of a random event. Let's go see what that is. See, it's like, again, like one of those sort of things I'm looking for, or a poster. I've already done that one. It's not Raiders by the sound of it. Yeah.
Out here, there ain't nothing but murderers and drifters and raiders.
Oh yeah, they've got a hostage, or 2 hostages. Oh, hello. Oh no, that's that guy's innocent. Well, I think he's a glitched out one where yeah, sometimes like see with those they're meant to come up with a thing for freeing them, but
I got this. Hang on. You're not gonna make it out here. I know where there's a camp. What camp? There's a camp? Where?
yeah, they're 60mm filters, and they'd probably have expired in the 90s at the latest because of the fact that you know, they're old 60mm filters, but they're completely safe filters. They don't have asbestos or anything in. They might have chromium in, but most of them in a very good condition, so I wouldn't really worry about that personally.
I was a goner, you know? Whew. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. Tell him it was Deacon St. John. I just keep running, stay off the roads.
But what you can get for the M61 as well is a 60 to 40mm filter converter, and they're not like the 3D printed ones that can cause issues, because most of all of these were like proper metal ones or proper like you know, injection molded plastic ones that were done by various militaries when they switched to 40mm filters, but they didn't retire those masks from service straight away, so they could just put the 40mm filters on the 60mm masks. I'm still looking for one more collectible in this region. I think this is where there was a horde at one point. A load of newts in that house. But, I doubt there's anything else to really see around here. If, like I said, I might just go to another region and look up on a guide where the last thing is I just can't find for the life of me in this region. Yeah, like I said, it depends, because different nations used them, and some had quite durable, thick plastic ones. Others had like metal ones or rubber washers. But yeah, I imagine there are some that are just cheap plastic, so you have to be careful and make sure you get one that's an actual decent type of one. Last time a UK seller had a few in of those, where they were a couple of quid each. I bought like 7 or 8 of them. One to give to a mate that also has a Finnish M61, and just to keep a load of spares for myself. Right, yes, I have absolutely no clue then where, the last, yeah, there's one tourism collectible I've not found in this region. It's this literal bit like that's shaped like that, so it's not, like I said, I thought I'd have found it pretty easily if, that's alright, I can come back to this place when I'm not streaming and look up a guide to see where that last one is. Right, so I've got, that is fully finished, that region. This region's got a couple of bits for me to do in it. 3 historical markers, 1 character collectible, 2 tourism collectibles, 11 RIP sermons, and 2 plants. So yeah, there's quite a lot in this particular region I've not looked at yet. But it's because this region I'm going into now is a bit weird. It's like one where there's a couple of missions set there, but otherwise it's not like one where, you know, there's like a merchant sort of and like a friendly camp in it. So it's not like one in the story where you go around doing lots of bits in the region. It's just sort of one where like I said, you can't come here for a few missions and then otherwise you never really look at it again. So how many plants did I... So there's 2 types of plants in this region as well I've not found yet. Right, what type of plants down here? Don't know if I've harvested one of those before. Arrowhead, I don't think I have. Now I'm 2 of 4, so that's one of the things I must have found before. There's the blown up dam that's from a mission. So yeah, that's the noise I was on about, that if I'd have come close to any sort of collectible in any of the other places I was looking, it should have made that noise. But, like I said, it didn't. I assume I can't go that way at all, it's just, you can't actually jump down there. Let's have a quick look around here. Oh, that's one of these rip sermons, whatever it is, that I have to just turn off.
Okay, so it's not Carlos, it's Jesse goddamn Williamson. I'm sorry. Okay, I am sorry, but this is still all bullshit.
Okay, that way. Oh, the man's stuck in a car.
Someone's trapped. They gotta help. You're gonna be okay. You're not gonna make it out here. I know where there's a camp. A camp? Yeah, where? Yeah. I'll go.
I've got full thing with all of them. I might as well just send them to Copeland's because.
Lake. Mark Copeland. It's safe there. Thank you. I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, let them know it was Deacon St. John. They know me. Stay off the main roads. Don't stop.
Manzanita, have I harvested that one before? Yeah, because I'm still at 2 of 4. This is where the game's quite Red Dead-like, where you're just going around looking for various things you'd not previously sort of harvested. Yeah, only got 13 scrap. Might as well get some more. That's fine. Can't get in the back of that station wagon. Yeah. Again, these are the sort of things that sometimes are like the collectible things, like those signs like that. Don't think there's much else here. Oh, another ammo can, that's useful. Well, that was actually nearly full on ammo anyway. Yeah, so I left my bike over here. There's some mushrooms. Ink cap again, don't know if I've got those before. I'll just keep doing every plant I see and then eventually I'll probably... Oh yes, I've been to this area before because it's where there was a bunker. And I think with the bunkers you always find that you have to do the map to clear the bunker. So, you know, any of the points of interest it marks, I'd have already technically had shown me, so it's not like I'm going to miss any that way. Okay, so let's have a look at that building actually that's by the dam. window anyway. Not through that window. There's a wolf right down there. Or maybe that's just a room that has nothing in it. Just trying to work out if any of those little... Yeah, there's no arrows in that room, so there's no collectibles in there. Oh, and for the people in the UK, if you've not seen, Keir Starmer all over Twitter and a load of his ministers were welcoming back some guy. They're like, oh, isn't it really nice he's been released from captivity in Egypt, blah, blah, blah. And then when you look into the things the guy said, he says kill all white men, kill all Jews and all that sort of stuff. So not a very nice person, so I don't know why our government's happy that some fucker like that's back in our country. But anyway, our government hates the, people that live here, don't they? So it doesn't surprise me. Okay, so there's a historical marker there. Let's go have a look at that one. Oh, I need to change the live chat because it's changed itself to top messages again, so I might have missed a thing. There's a website called... that's the sort of thing I'm not allowed to read out. I'll bookmark that, or I'll take a screenshot, Kevin, because I can't do it while I'm playing this game, and I certainly can't read out a thing like that because of YouTube's policies, but I will look and tell you in their gas mask section if there's anything interesting. But yeah, with YouTube's policies now, you can't even talk about or link to any site that sells anything firearm related. So I wouldn't be able to even fucking tell you the name of that website out loud now. With all the how they've made the rules really strict. Golden Currants, they're in Red Dead Redemption as well. I've got 3 of 4 now, so there's only one more type of plant I've not found here. Can I get it? Oh yeah, that's just like a warehousey place, I think. Actually, let's just see if I can get in there, because I'm interested in what's there. That's the Research Institute, isn't it? Down there in the bottom right. Yeah, cool. Like I said, every time I come across one of these little plant icons, I'm just going to see what the plant is in case it's the one type in this region I've not found yet. Well, that one's inside like a camp somewhere, so I'm not going to bother doing that one. Yeah, I'll have a look, like I said, when I'm not doing a stream and see if there's anything cool on there. Oh yeah, those fuckers are quite strong, aren't they? Right, it's better clear the road out before I carry on. Just check out some of these plants as well. Oh, hello, a cougar. Just like in Red Dead. Where are the rest of them? Right, okay, so what type of plant is this one here? Is that golden currant thing? Yep, okay, right, let's carry on down the road to, well, this building is over here, past the bridge. A load of golf buggies. Yeah, there won't be flowers inside here anyway with the unique plants to find. It's just I was... Oh! Yeah, that was a lucky swing. Yeah, I was just wondering more again if there was any collectibles I hadn't found in here. Oh, there's a petrol pump, which is useful. Now, is this the warehouse from the... No, this isn't even the warehouse from the story mission I'm thinking of. I think this is just a random warehouse that's here. Go check what's in that upstairs room and then refill my bike and carry on looking for stuff. So people have their, like, little survival bunker up here. Not a bunker, but, you know, like a little survival camp out place. Yeah, let's fill the bike up and then get some more of the things. Oh, I think there's one coming. Yep. Good. Oh, I'm trying to fill up. There we go.
That's it.
Right, okay, so there's a collectible all the way over there. So yeah, there's one historical marker. Again, there's a load of other tourism collectibles and things I've not found here, but maybe it's the tourism ones that don't actually show up on your map. But, yeah, because the historical markers, I think, are the ones that show up on your maps. That's probably why I couldn't see the tourism one in the other place, because you have to be really close to... Ooh, shit, I don't know if I can actually drive through there. But yeah, the mod that makes the motorbike actually go at a realistic speed is really good. Because yeah, it's weird that the top tier motorbike in the game is capped out at something like 60 miles per hour in the base game. So it's actually fairly slow for a motorbike, even when it's meant to be a top tier one. Whereas this mod I've got on brings it up to about 120 miles per hour. They all enemies, yeah. Quite a lot of them. Yeah, I know my gunfire can attract more enemies, but, you know.
What you running for? On my side. Take it.
Alright, let's check out that big barn and see if there's anything interesting in there. Don't want to climb up those hay bales. Right, okay, so there wasn't much to see here. Carry on to that marker. Let's see whatever that plant is. I put the bike over here. Okay. Right, let's find that other historical marker. Right at the top of the cliff. He's doing his little circle run to get in position. Right, okay, so that's all of the historical markers done for here, but there's still one character collectible, 2 tourism collectibles, and 1 type of plant in this region I've not found yet. And I'm missing 1 tourism collectible from Lost Lake. So yeah, this is probably the region of the map that's got the most stuff in I've not found yet. Kick their kern over. Yeah, the character collectible ones are probably going to be quite hard to find. I'm just going to have a look at the Research Institute if it lets me get back in there, but I don't know if that's one of those things that, you know, after the mission there it closes off. Oh yeah, I'm going to change while I'm near this Nero outpost because it's got a gun locker in it. I'll change from my MG to a sniper rifle. Because the sniper rifles are more useful against the really tough enemies. As in, like, you know, you need 1 or 2 headshots of a sniper rifle on the really tough enemies to kill them, whereas the ones with the machine guns, because it's video game balancing, a 7.62 machine gun does way less damage to an enemy than a 7.62 bolt action rifle or whatever, because game logic. Right, so I want to change my special to... And I've got a Panzerfaust, but I don't know if that breaks the game or not, so I'm not going to use that, because that's one like a mod included, like, you know, where it's in the game files, but otherwise... How does a Dragunov compare to my other rifle? My other rifle's better. Okay. Let's just fill up all my ammo while I'm here as well. Actually, because now I've got rid of the proper MG, I'll swap the 5.7 out for my best condition TMP. So that's going to be this one, isn't it? The mil spec condition one. That's got a 50 round mag on it now. It's that plant just down there. I think that's gold. That's not golden carrots. Mayweed, but I've already harvested those. I'll go up the thing in a second. I just want to have a quick look at whatever this plant is down here. I think that's golden currant. So. I don't think I've ever been inside that gas station that's down there, so I'm just going to do that. Oh, and there's one of these things I can turn off, the sermon things. Where that's coming from. Oh good, and I'm hearing something beeping that's a collectible in here as well. It's that pamphlet thing on the desk. So yeah, it's like one of these type things I was looking for in that other section of the map where I couldn't find anything. So like I said, I'll have to probably look up a guide for that one, eventually. Is that around the back?
Alright, Jesse. Yeah, I know you're fucked in the head, and me and Boozer helped you get there. And I can't change that shit now. Need this. And that should be it.
Okay, so yeah, that's this gas station out the way with. So yeah, I want to go to that research institute now and see if I can still get back in there. I assume if it's a place that you're locked out of once you've done the story bit, there won't be any collectibles in there, because it'd be obviously really annoying for people trying to 100% the game if you had to do some of the bits while you're on a mission. And then you like can't do it afterwards. Right, can I get in? Ah, there's like a gate there. Actually, I can probably get in there. Yeah. So yeah, can get back in here. Right. Let's see if there's anything worth looking at in here then. Ooh, a chopper. Run, get to the chopper. Can't do anything with it. Can I break a window and then get through the window? No, it's It's invincible. Little security booth. I'll probably finish this stream about 5 PM, by the way, for anyone watching. Because like I said, I'm out tonight seeing my aunt and uncle, because normally we see them at Christmas, but this year, because of stuff going on, I wasn't able to see them at Christmas. So, just want to stream in now and just doing a game today, because I didn't really feel like, I said, just to make a change from the webcam streams, or the vertical phone streams, whatever you want to call them. Chain on that one. Yeah, we're getting a Chinese, Rajiv. I haven't actually had a Chinese takeaway in quite a long time now. Because obviously at the moment I can't really buy takeaways myself. It would have to be like a very one-off treat now and again now, where I'm obviously, like I said, doing YouTube as my job until I find something else I want to do. So yeah, I haven't got as much disposable income, and takeaways now are so bloody expensive compared to what they used to be. So, yeah. When somebody else is paying for it, I'm not going to say no. I think it's just one where everybody chooses a dish and then we all just share stuff. But they do a really good satay chicken at the Chinese near us. Yeah, their satay pork's really good at this place. So yeah, I might get satay pork if I get an option of choosing, you know, one to share out and other people don't object. Oh, collectible in here somewhere. So there's still one character collectible to find, but I've done the tourism collectibles. So yeah. And this room, nearly every bit you do in this room is in a cutscene, so can't get back in there. And can I get in the door down here? Because this bit's just in a cutscene when you go in this bit. But no, that's... yeah, can't go in there. Okay, so there's going to be nothing in there that you can interact with them. Right, I think that's everything in the Research Institute. Because I don't think... I'll have a look, but I don't think that, like, radar-looking building you can go into. And that bit over there was just the warehouse, wasn't it? All that other big building is. We'll go have a look. It's probably not a radar dish, is it? It's probably like a big gas storage tank or water storage tank. It's just from the map at the top, it looked like a radar dome. Well, maybe General Whatever's Chicken is the equivalent of the Chinese equivalent of Colonel Sanders. Yeah, General So, or whatever, yeah. Maybe he's like Chinese Colonel Sanders. So yeah, but this guy's a general rather than the colonel. I think that must be what it is, you know. So maybe in another country they have like private chicken and corporal chicken and stuff like that. Corporal John's chicken. It's just like a substation, this place, isn't it? And a big greenhouse. It's like that shitty old, like, logical thinking joke my dad used to do when I was a kid, where he's like, if a red house is painted red and a yellow house is painted yellow, what colour is a greenhouse? And then if you say green, it's wrong, it's made of glass. But, no, I can't get in the greenhouse. Right, that's probably everything in this research place then. Like I said, it's just one mission you're in here in the main game where you have like a shootout with all the guards and have to find the research stuff inside. Because these people have been like bunkering down since the start of the apocalypse inside the like research institute with like all the gates locked and that. If I do a quick save, I just want to see if the electric fence can actually shock you. Because it makes a noise like it's a working electric fence. I'm just wondering if I physically run into it, does it give me a shock? I'm just going to quick save again and just make sure it quick saves. Because I don't want to have to run all the way back around that place to look for that little collectible upstairs again. No, so there's an electric fence, but you can't shock yourself on it. Oh, hello. Okay, so... yeah, I've been through there before. That's a tunnel. Well, have I been through that bit before? Let me put the marker through and try it. Because it surprised me that there's no little icons there to say, you know, like a fuel can thing. But that might just be in the one of the final missions where you have to fight your way through that pass. Better slow down. Yeah, that didn't go to plan. Now I'm lost in powersing my motorbike. So I probably have been through this area. But, I've not looted any of the police cars, so... Oops. Didn't see that little bit sticking out somehow.
It doesn't look too bad.
Oh, I see. It's a collapsed tunnel. Oh, yeah, I know which one this is now. Yeah, it's the one where you have to then go over the mountain on foot. Or you can take your bike over, but yeah. So I have done that one. It's just, yeah, not a road tunnel. That's what's confusing me. Alright, so there's one tourism collectible I've not found in this place. So it's still quite a few bits to find there. Hot Springs. There's one Nero Intel. Otherwise, I've done everything in Hot Springs. Okay, what about this place? And again, one Nero Intel and one Rip Sermon that I've not found yet in this place. So we might as well go to this one and just have a look around. Generally, Nero Intel's next to the Nero site, so it's probably one where I've been to the site and just not found the recorder. So, yeah, there's a Nero checkpoint here, so let me just check this one. yeah, in general, the recorders are places like this, but like I said, that's the annoying thing where you've like done all of them in a region but one. It's quite hard to know where would be a good place to look. Let's just check the other place like this. No, I'd heard the Nero recorder beeping if it was in there. Because again, all the collectibles do that kind of ding, 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 ding as you get closer to them, sort of thing. Right, so it's... and there's an infected over there. Hello. But yeah, it's not this one. And because the sun is rising in the east, that means it's early in the day, not late in the day. I guess 7:47 AM. Because at least in this game, the sun works right around. Because I've played a few games where even when you have a compass or whatever and you're facing east, in some games for whatever reason, the sun rises in the west. Like where, you know, the person who's done the skybox hasn't done the sun the right way around. Oh, that's one of the big fuckers up there. Right. Why is it not letting me pull my gun on him? I think I can actually do a stealth takedown on them now. I think that's one of the skills I unlocked. I've never tried it. But yeah, they're really annoying, those guys, if you don't have a good sniper rifle. Just because they can shrug off so much like damage from the lighter weight guns. I thought from a distance that was the German World War II eagle there on that thing. It's an upside down Sunrise Foods box. But it looks a bit like the eagle standing on the funny cross. Interestingly, in Nuremberg, there's a Burger King where there used to be one of those on the wall and you can still see the outline of it. Which I just find quite funny, that, you know, you can literally go to a Burger King and it's got the symbol on the wall! Because they did not scrub hard enough once it was removed, so it looks different. Going that way, wasn't I, to the pump? Right. Oh, some deer. Now, I should hunt those using a proper rifle, but I don't want to waste ammo for the sniper rifle because it's so expensive. That's a big buck. I'm just going to check all the buildings here for the tourism thing while I'm here, if it was the one tourism thing I was missing in this area. Because there's like a motel here, so that would be a good place to have a tourism like pamphlet. I don't even need that gas can, do I? Because I've just literally filled up at the petrol pump. Right, let's listen out for beeping near the motel, just in case it is in this area. Like I said, it's probably going to be one of those bloody things where I am going to just have to look up a guide where some of the last little hidden bits are. Because otherwise you literally need to comb the entire map very slowly, because if you're like slightly too far away you won't hear the beeping of the collectible. A lot of bandages just randomly in these bathrooms, though. Unless he's just picking up toilet roll and pretending it's bandage. Because because I don't think toilet roll would work very well as a bandage. I'm surprised we haven't seen that yet in the modern Russian infantry first aid kits. Comrade, this is toilet paper, good enough once you have been drowned. But, no, I don't think there's anything of interest in here. Probably already totally looked at everything in this motel. Is there anything in that back room? I probably already looked in there, didn't I? Let's have a quick look again. Yeah, I did look through this. Okay, and what's up here? Oh, saying that, if I've got max kerosene, let's just craft some of those so I can pick more kerosene up. But no, I've looked at absolutely everything around here, apparently. And I'll be off in about 5 minutes, as said, because it'll be 5 PM then. I assume I checked the gas station, did I? If not, I'll have a quick look. Oh, and another bandage just randomly in a toilet. Yeah, I reckon he's just using toilet roll with bandages. Okay, that's all in there, so... Right, where shall I have a quick look before I close the stream off? What's this like little lakey looking thing down here? Let's go have a look at that. Making roast potatoes. Ah, that sounds nice. Yeah, I really like roast potatoes when they're done properly. Oh, it sounds like a big type of monster that made that growling noise. Oh, it's just wolves. Oh no, that's a fucking bear. It's an infected bear as well. Yeah, that's why the sniper rifle's good, because you can kill those bears and the fucking giant, like, roided out zombies in 1 or 2 shots. Where, yeah, with a machine gun you end up using like an entire drum of the machine gun to actually kill them, so it's a real waste of ammo. And obviously there's a chance they could damage you while you're shooting them with it. Oh, hello.
Something's not right.
Any more of them? Yeah, so if I get rid of that marker now, because it's just down here, isn't it? It's like a little jetty. I wonder if that was originally meant to be a bridge. Yeah, it probably was. Yeah, so again, I'll just save it here because, like I said, the problem is with all just looking for collectibles in this now. Is obviously the issue that obviously, like I said, that it's pretty tedious because you're just having to like comb lots of the map. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. So should hopefully do a regular camera stream tomorrow. I've already got a video filmed ready to go live tomorrow, so that will be up. Have a good day, and like I said, I'm going out this evening, so I'm hopefully gonna have a nice meal. So yeah, right, see you all. Have a good evening, and I'll hopefully catch you tomorrow or whenever.